dancing in the kitchen like the world was ours to keep, making promises at midnight that felt too strong to break or leave. You said, baby, we're forever, with your fingers crossed in mine. But forever turned to never, somewhere between the lines. I saw the future in your eyes. Guess I was blind to all the signs. But not anymore. Your name's still on my contact, but I don't dare to press call. I still replay your I love you like it wasn't fake at all. The ring you joked about buying still echoes in my head. Now the only thing you gave me is silence in our bed. How do you lose a love so real without a single fight? We were almost forever, almost meant to last, almost building something better, almost our future, our past. We were writing our story, but tore out every page. We were almost forever. Now I'm stuck in yesterday. Maybe love's not about distance. Maybe timing kills it slow. Maybe hearts can change direction even when they don't let go. If I could freeze one moment before we fell apart, I'd stay inside that almost, where you still had my heart. We were almost forever, almost everything, almost walking down the aisle, almost wearing your ring. We were close to a lifetime, but fate had other plans. We were almost forever, but forever slipped our hands. Almost yours, almost mine, almost love. One last time. You left marks I cannot see underneath my skin. Smiles hiding shattered pieces of where we'd been. I tried to hold it all together like I'd never break, but loving you was learning how much I could take. I bent, I cracked, but I didn't fall. I'm bruised but breathing. Black dress, red wine lipstick, standing in the mirror, trying to look like I don't miss it, trying to make it clearer. You said I looked amazing, like I was yours to claim. Now I'm just another memory you don't even name. Feels clicking down my hallway, but I'm breaking underneath. I'm dressed in regret tonight, wearing the pain we left behind. Perfume can't hide what's running through my mind. I look so good in this life, but it's just a disguise. I'm dressed in regret tonight, with heartbreak in my eyes. Your favorite color on my lips, but you're not here to see. I thought if I looked perfect, you'd come back to me. Every room feels crowded, but I'm dancing alone. Music's loud, but somehow it still feels like home. I smile for the strangers while my world's undone. I'm dressed in regret tonight, back to what we were. Every compliment they give still somehow hurts. Glitter on my skin, but I can't forget. I'm dressed in regret since the day we met. Maybe I confused attention for something real. Maybe I love the fantasy more than how you feel. If beauty could fix broken, I'd be whole by now. No dress in the wall can fix this flaw. I'm just in regret tonight, but I won't stay this way. I watch off every memory you left on my face. One day I will both be dead instead of your neglect. But tonight I'm still dressed in regret. Take off the heel if the pain stays roses every week, said they never fade. Placed them by the window where the sunlight stayed. But petals don't last forever, even when you try. And love can't stay alive if you stop asking why. I keep watering the garden while you let it dry. Now all that's left are flowers that die, brown at the edges, just like my pride. We were once in bloom under summer skies. Now I'm sweeping up all the flowers that died. Your promises were daisies, soft and white and pure. But storms don't ask for permission when they hit the door. I held on to the memories pressed between the pages, but even pressed flowers can't survive the flowers that die, love we forgot, keep alive. I try to save what you let slide. Now I'm standing here with flowers that die. Maybe we were seasonal, never meant to stay. Maybe we were springtime that turned to gray. But I still see your shadow in every place we tried, where we once were growing. Now flowers have died. All that's left are flowers that died, falling like tears I can't hide. We had something beautiful once upon a time. Now I'm letting go of the flowers that died. I'll plant new seeds someday, but not with you. You said I overthink too much, that I feel too deep, that my heart's too open and it's mine to keep. But you held it like it's nothing, like glass that wouldn't break. Didn't know how sharp love gets when it starts to shake. I warned you I was delicate, but you love the risk. I'm fragile like me, I bend, I bruise, I bleed. I give you all my colors till there's nothing left to see. I trusted you completely, and that's the tragedy. You didn't know how to love someone fragile like me. You liked me when I smiled, when I hid the cracks inside. But when the tears fell honest, you slowly changed your side. You called me complicated, too emotional to hold. But hearts that feel this deeply aren't meant for hands so cold. I'm not weak for breaking, I'm strong enough to feel. I'm fragile like me, soft but still alive. I carry every memory like it helps me survive. You said I'm too much, but maybe you can't see the beauty in loving someone fragile like me. Maybe I don't need to harden just to make you stay. Maybe I don't need to silence everything I say. If I have to change my heart to make you comfortable, then loving you was never something sustainable. I'm fragile like me, but I'm not ashamed. Every scar you left still whispers your name. One day someone gentle will finally see the strength it someone fragile like me. Soft doesn't mean weak, it means I feel everything. Your name still lights my screen, like you're calling me home. But it's just another memory, dressed up as a tone. I scroll through our old messages like I don't already know. Every forever that you typed was a lie you never wrote. I keep my phone on silent, but I'm screaming inside. You're a ghost in my phone, haunting every night, living in the last scene in the online light. You don't say a word, but you still hold control. You're a ghost in my phone, and I can't let go. Your photos still breathe in the dark of my room. I swear I hear your voice every time it rings too soon. I type your name and erase it, like my heart's playing games. If loving you was a habit, then I'm stuck in the pain. I delete you, then miss you, like that fixes the truth. You're a ghost on my phone, never leaving my side. Every unread message feels like another goodbye. You disappeared so clean, but left your shadow at home. You're a ghost in my phone, still breaking my bones. If I block you, will I heal? If I heal, will you care? Why does silence sound louder than when you were there? I talk to the ceiling at night, like it knows what you did. You left without closure, now I'm stuck with it. You're a ghost in my phone, in my head, in my sleep. Every vibration feels like you reaching for me. I know you're gone, but my heart still hopes. You're a ghost in my phone that I love the most. Messages just you, still You walked away so easy, like I was never yours. Like we didn't build a future behind closed doors. Now every room feels empty, even when it's full. 'Cause you didn't just leave me, you left a hole. I gave you all of everything I didn't keep apart. Now I'm living with half of my heart, half of my dreams in the dark, half of the love we made, still tearing me apart. You took the better side of me when you tore us apart. Now I'm just surviving with half of my heart. Your side of every memory still feels brand new, like time forgot to move on from me and you. I try to laugh at strangers, try to play it cool, but every smile feels borrowed without you. How do I fill the silence when you are my side? I'm breathing with half of my heart, trying to make a new start. Half of the promise was my only flaw. I'd rather feel this pain than feel nothing at all. I'm healing this half of my heart, piece by piece in the dark. One day it won't hurt, one day I'll restart. You may have left with your freedom, but I'll rise from the spur. I won't stay broken with half of my heart today. Someday. I never needed four right walls when I was in your arms. Your heartbeat was my safety, your laughter kept me warm. No matter where the road would turn or where the nights would roam, as long as you were next to me, I always felt at home. And now I'm standing in this empty room and nothing feels the same. He was my home, my shelter from the rain, the only place I ran to when I couldn't take the pain. Now I'm out here on my own with nowhere left to go. He was my home, and now I don't know. house still smells like your perfume, but your side of the bed feels cold. Pictures hanging on the same walls, but the story's getting old. I heard the door but not goodbye. No tears, no final fight, just the sound of breaking love in the middle of the night. You packed your dreams in quiet hands, didn't even wake my heart. She left in silence, no warning sign. Took every promise that once was mine. No screaming, no violence, just empty space. She left in silence, and I'm still in this place. Your coffee cup still on the shelf, like you're coming home again. But every second that goes by feels like losing you again. I replay the little things, your laugh, the way you'd smile. Now the echoes in this room haven't heard you in a while. You walked away without a sound, and I'm still listening now. She left in silence, no warning sign. Took every promise that once was mine. No screaming, no violence, just empty space. She left in silence, and I can't replace. Maybe I missed the cracks in us. Maybe I didn't see how your heart was slowly fading while you were next to me. If loving you was holding tight, why'd you slip away so clean? Now I'm talking to your shadow, like you're still here with me. She left in silence, no tears to cry, just unfinished sentences and one last lie. No crashing doors, no shattered glass. She left in silence, and love didn't last. She left in silence, and I'm still hearing you. Red lipstick on a wine glass, stained mascara, running in the rain. You said forever like you meant it. Now forever feels like pain. High heels walking down your street, trying hard not to feel weak. You were holding someone new while my heart fell at your feet. I try to look strong in the mirror, but broken looks better on me. Lipstick and tears, that's all I wear, and I dress in my pain like it's fashion and pride. Smiling in pictures while I'm dying inside. Lipstick and tears, where love goes to hide. Phone screen lighting up my face, but it's never you these days. Every message that I send feels like begging you to stay. Your hoodie's still inside my room, too tight, like I'm something you can borrow only when it feels right. You kiss me like I'm fragile, then push me to the edge. Say I'm everything you wanted, but never fully choose me instead. I'm tired of being half your world while you're my whole sky. You hold my hand in public, but hide me from your truth. You say I'm your forever, but I don't feel the proof. You show up when you're lonely, disappear when you're fine. I'm not a temporary heartbeat you can press and rewind. I deserve more than fragments of a heart. And walk away. All of me or none of me. It was 12:17 when you said we need to talk. Moonlight through the window, casting shadows on the wall. Your voice was calm and steady, but your eyes were far away. I felt my whole world breaking before you even said my name. The clock kept ticking louder, like it knew what was coming. It was a midnight goodbye, no tears left to cry, just two hearts in the dark, letting go without a fight. You kissed me one last time, like love could still survive. But some endings only happen in a midnight goodbye. Your keys were on the counter, suitcase by the door. Funny how forever doesn't live here anymore. You said it's not your fault, but that don't make it right. How can love feel so strong and still die overnight? Silence felt heavier than anything you said. under pale silver skies, two shadows falling apart right before sunrise. No second chances, no rewind, just the echo of us in a midnight goodbye. The clock still ticks, but you're gone. You said I'm beautiful in pain, like heartbreak was my chase, and my tears look like diamonds falling down my face. You kissed me while I was breaking, held me while I bled, but you were the one who shattered every word you said. You love me when I'm fragile, when I'm barely holding on. You think I'm pretty when I cry, when my mascara starts to slide, when my voice begins to shake and I'm begging you to stay. You love the way I fall apart, like it's your favorite work of art. But I'm not your tragedy, I'm more than what you see. You don't like me shining, you don't like me strong, you only hold me closer when something's going wrong. You build me up in daylight just to break me in the dark, and tell me I'm the most beautiful when I'm falling apart. I finally see the pattern in the chaos that you make. You think I'm pretty when I cry, when my world is burning bright, when I'm drowning in your lies and can't look you in the eyes. You love the sound of my goodbye, but never let me leave. You think I'm pretty when I cry, but that's not love to me. I don't wanna be your broken, I don't wanna be your weak, I don't wanna pay my sadness just to keep you next to me. If loving you means hurting, then I'm choosing to be free. I'd rather cry alone than let you rewrite me. You won't see me when I cry, I'm done letting you decide what's beautiful in me, what deserves to breathe. I'm not your falling star, I'm brighter than your dark. You like me best in pieces, but I'm healing every scar. I'm still pretty, but not because I cry. But not because I cry. You were standing on the balcony, city lights below. You said, baby, trust me, like I never let you go. Your words were sweet as fire, burning through the cold. The flames don't last forever, and neither did your hope. You swore it on the stars above, like they wouldn't fall. You promised are you ever made late gently to rest? I learned the hardest lesson from loving you so close. Don't fall forever when his promise isn't small. I can still see them rising, but they're already gone. Mirror shows a stranger now, mascara running down. Another night of I'm okay while I'm breaking on the ground. You said I was dramatic, too sensitive, too smart, but look at what you turned me into. Red eyes, cold heart. I used to cry for love, now I don't feel it. Red eyes, cold heart. You tore the light apart. I gave you something real, you played a different part. Now tears don't even fall, they freeze before they start. Red eyes, cold heart. I stopped checking my phone, stopped begging you to stay, stopped writing you apologies for things I didn't say. You wanted someone soft or someone easy to control, but pain can build a woman into something made of stone. You broke me into silence, but silence made me strong. Red eyes, cold heart. I'm done falling apart. You fed me pretty lies right from the start. Now I don't chase love, I don't play the part. Red eyes, cold I used to pray you love me, now I pray to forget every promise you whispered, every night we made. You said I'd never leave you, guess you were wrong. You made me colder, but you made me strong. Red eyes, cold heart. No more second chances, no more late night calls, no more sad romances. You don't get this version, you don't get this story. You made these red eyes, but I built this cold heart. Cried too many nights, now I don't cry You didn't break me loudly, no screaming, no scene, just quiet little distances where love used to be. You slowly stop reaching, stop saying my name, and every small silence felt louder than pain. It wasn't one moment, it was 1,000 small cracks. I shattered softly, piece by piece. No crashing sound, no sudden release, just share the same bed, but miles in between. Your body was beside me, but your heart wasn't seen. I kept holding tighter while you let go slow. Love doesn't explode, sometimes it just goes. I felt it slipping, but I stayed anyway. I shattered softly without a fight, smiled through tears every night. You walked away so quietly, and I shattered softly in front of me. Softly, but I survived through silent storms. I stayed alive. You didn't see what you did to me. I shattered softly, but I'm still me. Some hearts don't break. They dissolve. I kept your picture by my bed, like you come back for it. Every night I told myself this isn't really it. I never moved your coffee cup from where you left it cold. I guess I'm still believing in the story we once told. They say that time can heal it, but time just makes it clear. I'm still waiting for you, even though you're gone, still leaving the light on, like you'll come home. I know I should move on, like I'm supposed to do, but my heart doesn't listen. It's still waiting for you. I try to meet somebody new, but no one feels the same. Every laugh just reminds me of the way you said my name. I act like I'm okay now, like I've got nothing to lose, but every road I walk on still somehow leads to you. I tell myself you're happier, but I don't wanna know. I'm still waiting for you in every midnight call, still hearing your voice in the quiet of it all. I know love shouldn't beg, but what else can I do when every part of me is still waiting for you? pieces of a heart you left in my hands. Maybe love doesn't return, but I'll make it through. Even if my heart was still waiting for you. One day I'll stop waiting, but not tonight. You used to hold my hand so tight, like you were scared to lose me. Now you barely look my way, like you never knew me. Your laughter sounds different, your eyes don't feel the same. I swear I felt it in my chest the day you changed. No fight, no warning, just distance in your tone. It was the day you changed. Something in your heart moved on. You stopped saying my name like it didn't belong. You were still beside me, but already gone. It was the day you changed that I felt it all go wrong. Your texts got shorter, your nights got long. You said you were just tired, but something felt wrong. I kept trying harder while you pulled away. I was fighting for forever while you let it fade. I replay every moment, looking for the shift. It was the day you changed, when your kisses lost their fire, when I love you felt rehearsed and hearts climbed higher. You looked at me different, like I was to blame. It was the day you changed, and nothing stayed the same. Was it something that I said? Was it something I didn't see? Did your heart slowly drift while you were next to me? If I could turn back time, would you still feel the same? Or was I already losing you before the day you changed? It was the day you changed that love began to die, when forever turned to maybe right before my eyes. You didn't slam the door, you just rearranged. My world fell apart the day you changed. You were still here, but you weren't mine. You said it like you always did, soft and automatic, like it was just another word, not something magic. I felt it in the way you spoke, there was something new, like maybe that would be the last I love you. Your eyes didn't hold mine the way they used to do. Was that the last I love you? The final goodbye in disguise? Now the silence hits different when your name lights up my phone. Every memory echoes, but I'm here alone. I replay that conversation, trying to find a clue. Was the truth inside that last I love you? Did you already know you were letting go? Was that the last I love you? The end of our song, the moment of forever started going wrong. If hearts could sense the future like broken hearts do, maybe I'd have heard it in that last I love you. I would have memorized your voice the way it said my name. I would have stopped the clock before everything changed. I would have kissed you slower, like it was brand new, if I knew it was the last I love you. It was the last I love you, and I didn't even see how the words fell gently, but ended you and me. Now they haunt my memory like something I once knew. The sweetest lie you ever said was the last I love. Was the last I love you. 3 words that meant everything until they didn't. Your pillow's still untouched, like you're coming home tonight. I keep the lamp on by your side, like you just missed your flight. The sheets still hold your shape, like your body never left. But I'm the only one here now, sleeping with the regret. It's crazy how a king-size bed can feel so small alone. Your side of the bed is colder than before. Your side of the bed don't feel like home no more. I reach out in the dark, but there's nobody there. Your side of the bed still smells like your head. I try to move your t-shirt from the chair beside the door, but every time I touch it, I just miss you more.